Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for them. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quick throw, the catch is made. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Play action here on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Tate. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. To the air, it's Howard. Trying to extend the play. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Scarlet Knights offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, the other half of this running back matchup we've been looking forward to, where both guys come in rested, fresh, and very motivated.
How great is this, Chris? Usually in this era, it's about the quarterbacks and the receivers and getting the ball out in space. And in this matchup, we got two of the best running backs in the country going head-to-head. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And the Scarlet Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Talk about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Abuka.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Howard. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Scarlet Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, to me, it looked like the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball from the time he got the snap. His receiver does a nice job of creating separation almost immediately on that corner route.
And the Scarlet Knights line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here, but I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on 3rd down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. Right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Across the 40 now. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Looking for some space. It's Judkins. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Abuka. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Heading to the outside, it's Henderson. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
And as we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. With the catch, it's Miller. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This one is right through. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. Do they try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively? Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Howard. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. The quarterback drops back. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. An entertaining 1st half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's long. Here's the 2nd down play. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Monaga. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
The Scarlet Knights will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Receiver in motion now. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on.
Boy, this quarterback already has 2 touchdowns in this game, doing a great job of running the option. If I'm this defense coordinator, making some tweaks to have to account for the quarterback in the run game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The Scarlet Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's long. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows him the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made over the middle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Scarlet Knights looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Just 2 field goals in 3 previous red zone trips. Can they punch it in here on 2nd and goal? Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game. Can they stop on 3rd and goal? And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, that is a tough one not to hang on to on 3rd down and goal, but a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Instead of getting points here and going to the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him right at the 24. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Scanning the field. It's Howard. Looking for a deep completion. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 35-6. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Monaga. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his man. Has the first down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. He has first down yardage at the 46. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Yeah, you simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Took contact on the throw. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Scarlet Knights looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
grab near the sticks. It's Wanaga. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Scarlet Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Wanaga. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense still looking to score a touchdown for the first time. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And now here comes the point after attempt. They add the extra point. The trail now 35-13. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion.
Rutgers 13.